So I'm already kind of dissatisfied with how today's going. Made a drive to go to a lake that I thought was going to fish well, and get there, and it's a Sunday, and we've got a boat tourney on. No parking in the lot. People are parking on the side of the road now. It's just frustrating. But I drove to come fishing, so we're going to go fishing. Popped up boat ramp finder, started looking for places that I'd never been before, and I found this little lake. And I thought it'd be the only one out here. And about 10 minutes after I pulled up, another guy pulls up, and short conversation, but he says that there's some big ones in here. You can't get a big boat on this lake, so that's kind of why I picked it. And it looks like it'll just be us two this morning. He's out already pushing around fishing. Oh, I had to get ready. Water query is actually pretty good. I've got a couple feet of visibility, so like I said, maybe we found this little gem that we can just have some fun in today. This little lake is interesting. There's some standing timber out here. We got grassy edge line. Oh, I'm going over top of a fence right now too. That's showing up on my down scan. I don't know why this fence comes out so far. They must have flooded this at some point. Grabbed it as soon as it hit the water and just took off with it. There's our first fish. Pretty much expected, nothing huge. Oh, he's warm. So, not too bad. One little dude. Again, he hit that as soon as it hit the water. I just felt the line go whoop. I get something dang it there, not very big. Grab the tail, I think. I get something dang it there, not very big. Grab the tail, I think. Well, just lost my pedal drive. Fantastic. Great. Should really check to see when the service center opens up so I can take this pedal drive in. Well, the service center is not open until Tuesday, so I guess we're gonna have to wait on that. In the meantime, we should just keep fishing, I guess. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Nothing. Nothing else we can do. So this grass, I think, is actually out further. I'm sitting in 6 foot of water here, and there's no way that goes up to 2 feet right there. I'm wondering if I should pitch and flip this. Or punch it. I wonder if we'll get a bite out of here. still 6 foot, so it is not shallow here by any means. There we go. I don't think he's on. If he is, he's really tiny. Where are we at here? Shoot. It's the first bite I've had in a hot minute. Took my pincers off and everything. Shoot. Oh no! There goes my... You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Something... This is 50-pound braid. How does that just break off? Everything came off. I have no idea what that was that I just had on. This line was tight. I was like, it shouldn't be tight though, and then I felt a pull, so I set the hook, and it just lost everything. The bobber stopper. The only thing I can think of is if it was a, there's a good chance it could have been a bowfin, it could have been or a gar. Typically when that happens, if they get wrapped up in it, or the line gets wrapped around their mouth, at least for a gar, I've had them break me off easily that way. That sucks though. Lost one of my punching weights. It's the last one I got. This tungsten's expensive. Oh, just had another bite. I don't think he got it though. Hook is still in the bait. That ain't bad. I mean, look, I'll take it. It's not, is he a giant? No. Will I take it? Yes. Healthy fish, though. That's not bad. This little chunky dude. Okay. On the bandito bug. Myself a 6 cents flipping hook and a 1 ounce tungsten academy weight. So the reason I'm flipping this is because, you know, on those places I was back when I started earlier, everything is just, you know, it's real shallow up against the shoreline. I thought, well, this kind of looks like shoreline, but then, you know, I was checking the depth finder, and thank goodness I put the depth finder on. And, you know, I'm sitting in like 5 foot here, but back there where I started punching was about 8 foot. And I think it's like 5 or 6 underneath the mats and stuff here. So I'm like, oh, there's got to be fish under there. I heard one bust way up in it, and that was kind of my decision to let's flip it and see what happens. And then had 3 bites. That's the first one I've landed. I guess 4 if you want to count that one. I'm pretty sure it's the same fish. And so far, it's kind of enjoying this. Don't have to move too fast. Wind's not blowing me awfully hard, and you know, I can hopefully find a big fish in here. The water here actually looks pretty good. It's stained, but I've got about 2.5 foot, 3 foot of visibility easy. So it looks much better than the lakes that are a lot closer to my house. Simi chain is not looking good right now. I don't think it's fishing that well. They got a buddy down there fishing right now, and he's had one big bite, broke him off, and then that's it. A little bit more of an exposed bank here. I want to get super shallow up there. Had him. Whatever it was, I don't think it was big. It's like two little doink doinks. Shoot. Oh, got him out of the brush. He's not big though. That same size as the first one I caught. There we go. Just a little pond monster. There's a little bit more hyacinth here. Spooked one. Shoot. Just spooked one. Sitting on the edge. Darn it. Oh. Oh! Hit it on the fall. I'll nab it. Darn it. That's the one kind of bite I really like when you're punching. Is when you feel them, you'll feel them hit it as it's falling, and the only way you know that they've kind of hit it is you know what the rate of fall is for your bait. So the line is peeling off, and it'll come off, and then all of a sudden there'll be a pause. Like you see the line. The best way to describe it is you'll see the line go zzz, bah, zzz. There'll be this pause, and it's like you hit something, but almost always it's a fish that's grabbed it on the fall. So here's an example again of one of the places where I've had some success, and it's just a lot of hyacinth that's pushed up against these little trees, and I've just been pitching in them, and that's where they seem to be. Majority of my bites today has come off of that stuff. I haven't really been focusing on anything else because, truth be told, there's no grass or anything out there. There are brush piles and things like that, but it looks like that's not where the fish are at. I mean, the bait fish are up here too anyway, so. Oh, I had one. He got stuck down in the trees down in there. Shoot. There's a lot of underlying, like this strength. I don't know how to describe it. It's a lot of brush here. And he just happened to be underneath it. He grabbed it. It felt like a decent fish, but I won't know until I get him out. He grabbed it right down in this little pocket here and got off. I had him. Felt him pull. I think that's gonna about do it for me. So I mean, this was not the day that I wanted. It didn't start out the day the way I wanted it to either, and for the most part, you know, today sucked because now I got to figure out what's wrong with this pedal drive. Got 2 months before the next tournament season starts, and I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully it can be fixed. If not, it's got to be replaced. Good thing is I have a motor to keep me occupied in the meantime. But you know, today wasn't that bad. Came to a lake that I've never fished before. It's not a very big one. I wanted to go fish another one that I was really excited to go fish, and you know, I know holds like a bunch of fish in it. Just couldn't get on the ramp. There's only really one ramp that's accessible right now. So we make do with what we got. We improvised. We caught some fish. We had quite a few bites. Just didn't get any real good big fish connections. At least not yet. You know, I'm gonna fish my way out, but I think the camera and stuff is gonna die, so don't want to leave it run too much longer. A lot of interesting stuff in this little lake, and I bet you there's a couple good ones in here at least. The fish I caught were healthy, which is always a good sign. Well, with that being said, I think that's it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there.